Intro. Hi everyone, and welcome to Everything Explained. Today we're answering a big question: why is the Super Bowl so important? It's not just a football game. It's a nationwide festival that blends sport, media, business, and everyday life into one big moment. The event lands once a year and leaks into weeks of conversations, ads, memes, and memories. In short, the Super Bowl turns a championship into a shared national moment with lasting power. So what makes it matter? Let's break it down. Body. First, the game is the apex of a season. The two teams spend months fighting to reach a single, winner-takes-all matchup. In football, the difference between almost and champion is tiny, so stakes rise and drama deepens. For players, a Super Bowl ring marks elite status for a lifetime. For fans, it's a memory you can tell stories about for years. The game represents the end of a long journey, the payoff for hard work, and the moment when a team's identity is tested on a global stage. Think of it like the final boss in a long video game quest. You've trained, you've faced tougher fights, and the moment you beat it defines your whole experience. That moment stays with fans for years. Second, the spectacle matters. The halftime show has become a major cultural event, a big concert built for TV, fireworks, and big moments that feel instantly shareable. The commercials are a nationwide pastime. Companies spend millions on a 30-second slot because those seconds become social currency, memes, debates, and talking points that travel across social media, water cooler chats, and family groups. The production side is impressive, too. A city is transformed for a few hours by security, logistics, and a global broadcast teams. The Super Bowl is as much an event production as it is a game. And sometimes the ads are remembered longer than the plays, from a funny spot with a pooch to a moving commercial about family or community. People gather to discuss these spots for days, not just hours. The halftime show rotates between big stars and surprise collaborations. Third, the economic and social ripples are enormous. Host cities see a surge in tourism, temporary jobs, and global attention. Advertisers, sponsors, and the NFL benefit from a huge audience, which helps fund teams, facilities, and youth programs. For many people, the day becomes a social ritual: parties, bets, snacks, and a sense of belonging. It's a moment when neighbors come together, even if they cheer for different teams. There's also a charitable thread. Broadcasts and campaigns often raise money or spotlight causes, turning a fan-filled night into a chance to do good. Cities often host community parties and block out big screens in parks. Local volunteers coordinate rides and safe spaces. Schools organize field trips to learn about logos, sponsorship, and teamwork. Fourth, it's a global platform. American football isn't everyone's favorite sport, but the Super Bowl reaches around the world through streaming and international broadcasts. Dozens of languages, local commentary, and global chatter make a single Sunday into a worldwide conversation. This reach helps the NFL grow, brings in new fans, and turns a local tradition into a universal event that people in many countries recognize and sometimes imitate. This includes regular NFL games in London and Mexico City, fan clubs, and cross-border tailgating that makes the event feel international. Fifth, it's about memory, identity, and storytelling. The game creates moments that become folklore: a last-minute drive, a jaw-dropping catch, a controversial call. Those moments shape how people understand the sport, how they choose teams, and how they explain the game to others. The Super Bowl is fast, cinematic storytelling, short, intense chapters that fit today's media habits and become family legends that live on long after the final whistle. Plus, the broadcast team shapes the story as it unfolds, guiding viewers through the arc with play-by-play, analysis, and moments of suspense. Conclusion: put together, the Super Bowl is more than a championship. It's a festival of sport and spectacle, a powerhouse engine of media and commerce, a stage for art and advertising, and a shared ritual that binds millions of people in a single moment. It mixes competition with culture, turning a Sunday into a national and even global conversation. So if you want to understand modern culture, watch this one night. Closing line: the Super Bowl is a moment when a nation pauses, watches, and remembers who we are together.